Hello there, Samurai. It's DavinchyFX. Let's get straight into it. So coming into the markets today, I had this previous point of interest marked since on Friday. Then coming in market opening, price sold massively into the zone and bought massively from it. So now I am looking. So now this is a new range of structure. So this is my new structural high based on my pullback criteria. So it met my pullback criteria. That is why this is not an I to me. It is not valid to be an I to me. This is valid to be a structural I to me based on my rules. So you need to have a rule, a system that you work with, so that you know whatever doesn't have a rule, there is no sin. When there is no law, there is no sin. So you need to have a law to how you trade also, based on you need to have a so you will not do mistake and all those stuff. So now coming into the new market today, I marked out this new point of interest looking to buy from it, right? And if I'm looking to buy this pair, I'm a confirmation trader, and I always tell you guys reaction over prediction. So if I'm looking to buy this pair, I would wait for confirmation after price takes out my Asian high, so Asian low, sorry, and this will happen to be my Asian low if I am looking to sell this pair. But I need confirmation if London takes out my Asian low on this pair. So I'll be looking to buy this pair based on confirmation. I'm a confirmation trader. I am not an aggressive trader. So if price gets to my POI, I'll wait for a confirmation. Then I'll be looking to buy this pair. And that is that for EURUSD. And moving on to the next pair, GBPUSD. So GBPUSD was previously bearish, as you can see. It was previously bearish on this pair. So on Friday, market closing on Friday, price was at my point of interest. And one thing I have noticed during my time of trading is that whenever price is at your point of interest before the next day or before market close, if price is inside your point of interest before market close, there's a tendency that price wants to change character. There's a tendency that price wants to flip the script, either from bullish to bearish or from bearish to bullish. So me having that in mind, I just waited patiently till this morning. Price took out this high, telling us that we flipped from bearish to bullish. So now I marked out this valid point of interest for me. It is a valid point of interest for me. And if you need help in identify valid point of interest, let me see you like, comment, subscribe, and in the comment section type in whatever bothers you in the field of trading. So if I'm looking to buy this pair, I'll be waiting patiently for price to come into this zone, gives me a confirmation, then I'll be looking to buy from it. But if price does not get to my zone and goes further to break the high after this minor retracement and goes further to break this high, my point of interest will automatically change. So you need to to react and not to predict the market. So moving on to the next pair. Next pair will be GBPJPY. So moving on to the next pair, GBPJPY. So GBPJPY has been bearish throughout upper last week. So I have this analysis marked out on my previous videos on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. So price has been seriously bearish, and it has been trying to retrace into the zone. You can see countless times closer to the zone, pull back, closer to the zone, push back, closer. So it has not had the zone. But you know what I said, even if it takes weeks for price to get to our POI, we need to be patient enough for it. But at the same time, if price does not get to our zone, we will not sell this pair. So I marked out my Asian high coming in today, waiting patiently for London to come in and sweep the high of Asia and tap into my point of interest before I can sell this pair. But without that, we will not be looking to do anything on this pair. Then moving on to the new pair, USDCHF. So coming in on USDCHF has been bullish since last week. But at the same time, we know that if USDCHF, that's the USD base pair, that means USD is the first currency. It happens to be the first currency in this pair, is bullish. How come EURUSD, which USD is the second currency in the pair, how come it is still bullish? So can two of them be bullish at the same time? Sentimentally, we'll be thinking that way, that how will EURUSD be bullish and USDCHF still be bullish? But we don't want to be sentimental in trading. That's the thing. You don't want to be sentimental. Work with what? Market structure. So this is bullish. To me, it is still bullish, even if it is saying something otherwise that we are supposed to be looking at sentimentally, but still yet it is still what? Bullish. So if we are looking to buy this pair, we'll be looking to buy this pair from here to this what? New structural high. That is what. So this is not a valid pullback. It is not a valid pullback. So maybe they will draw a BUS here. To me, it is not a valid pullback. So moving on to the next pair, USDCAD. USDCAD also has been solidly bullish. It was formerly bearish, right? Formerly bearish when price took out this low, and price flipped bullish over here. So since then, I've been waiting for pullback. You can see that it's very close to the zone. It's very close to the zone. So we need price to tap the zone, wait for a confirmation, then buy this pair. So if price does not do any of that, we will not be looking to trade this pair. So moving on to the next, what's the next pair? I think that's gold, right? And I think gold is the most traded and most researched pair. Like, it's the pair people research about the most. So now coming in today, it has been bullish since last week, right? So now for me to be, and it has tapped our point of interest, and it is pushing already. So now if I want to scale in on this pair, right, I need what? London session sweeping below Asia. So now I'm marked on my Asia low. If price does not come below this low, I'll not be looking to trade this pair. I need price coming below this low before, and waiting for a confirmation before I can buy gold. But if that is not given, even if it buys massively for me without taking out Asian low, I'll be sitting on my hands. I'll be waiting for the next day, another Asian accumulation, then London sweeping that lows, not necessarily the previous Asian low. So you just need to be what? You need to have what works for you, and this is what has been working for me steadily. So, and that is that for these pairs. And I can show based on crypto trader, I had this analysis I marked on ETHUSD. So ETHUSD has been, where is this pair? Okay, this is it. ETHUSD has been solidly bearish as of here. So now I was on this 1:60 and 1:12 and 1:61. So now it was solidly bearish, and price already went sold 1:37 to the downside from our point of interest. Let me show you on the 1 minute time frame. I marked this out on my TikTok live. I was on live when I entered this trade. So now you can see price already sold massively to 1:137 before it went back and flipped bullish. So I already knew that if price takes me out on that 1:61 trade, that means price wants to flip bullish. So it flipped bullish this morning, and later on flipped bearish. So this would be my new point of interest if I want to sell this pair, because this is not a valid pullback to me. This is when price flipped bearish. So this would be my new structural high. This would be my new structural high. So this is not my structural low anymore until price creates a low after pulling back into my, it does not necessarily need to pull back into my point of interest, but if it does not get to my point of interest, I will be sitting on my hands. That's just basically how it works for me. So BTCUSD, moving on to BTCUSD for crypto traders, that's why I'm doing this analysis. So price flipped bullish, right? Then I marked at this point of interest for price to be flipped, for price to sell and to retrace into before I can buy further. But at the same time, that buy, I need Asian low taken out. I cannot just buy blindly even if price is inside my POI. So now Asian session is tending to sweep price into my POI, right? But I need London coming in and sweeping Asian low, then waiting for a confirmation. So I don't just do anything I do blindly. So for now, I'll be sitting on my hands until London comes in, sweep Asian low, and I get a confirmation, or price flips, break this low and flips bearish. Then we'll be looking to sell from here. But for now, you'll be sitting on your hands because I am not an Asian session trader. Because Asian sessions are known for most of the time just for liquidity range. So that is that for this pair. See you lots in the next video.